Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. I recently was able to acquire some building fronts made by Chooch Enterprises. The models have been out of existence for several years now and are hard to come by. Additionally, I have some other building fronts that I have collected. This series of videos, including this one, will show how I utilize these building fronts. Some will be converted to partial or full-size buildings, while others will be painted and used as is against walls. However, all will have some level of detailing. Space and need will play a big role in how I use them. Some of the Chooch models are huge and can only be utilized on my layout as a background facade on the wall. So here's the basic process of how I paint these models. The first thing is to wash them with some dish soap. This will remove any of the impurities on the models that come from handling. Ultimately, this will help with the adhesion of the paint. After that, I prime the model with some flat gray primer out of a rattle can. Next, I have hand painted, or actually hand blotted paint on the brickwork. Here is where you can also paint individual bricks to give an added touch of detail. So here you can see where I have used a small brush to paint the trim. You will most likely need to paint more than one coat. These three models have had the basic treatment. The fronts on the left and in the middle are both Chooch products. The one on the right is a product from DSL Shops, which too is out of business. Here's a look at the models as I'm adding mortar. I use Robert's brick mortar for most of my models, but you can use paint, spackle, or whatever you choose. This also would be an opportune time to do a bit of weathering. In this presentation, I will concentrate on the DSL row house fronts. As you can see, I've painted 3 of them and attached them to make one larger structure. Also, you can see the details that I've added to the windows. Here I have fabricated the wall sections and am test fitting the model in the area it will go on the layout. And now here's a view further from the model. Here's a look at the bracing inside the structure. I forgot to mention that the walls are nothing more than foam core and embossed brick paper. So here's a look at the fire escape that will be added to the building. For this model, I decided to create a rooftop structure so the workers can have access for repairs. Here's a bit of furniture to detail the inside of the apartments. Here's some more furniture that I had to paint. Not all of these pieces were used for this project, but I will paint them all to alleviate having to do it when I need interior on another project. The next few stills will show some of the rooms coming together. This poor guy couldn't get any peace anywhere else. Sorry for the angle, but here's some 1/2 inch foam that I will use as a base for the model. So here's a look at the completed model. I have detailed the foam base with grass and other foliage. I also added a flower pot on the middle unit and probably will add more detail once I go through my detail stash. also forgot to mention that I added downspouts between each section. The next few stills will show various views of the model. Here's a look at the detail on the roof. It's nothing more than construction paper painted and weathered with chalks. Also, you can see the air conditioning, the chimneys, and the rooftop entrance installed with some growth around it. Even though the average person will not see it, I believe I have enough room behind the structure to create a walkway. So here are a few night shots. I have to ask with this one, does this make me a peeping Tom? Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I will have more of these build videos coming out soon, along with layout updates and other train related shenanigans. Later, y'all.